He'd said to somebody 200 years ago that people are going to spend 8 hours a day looking at this moving fire called a TV set, zombied out. They would have said, you know, what kind of madness does the future hold for us? Well, take that to an exponential level, and that's where we're headed. The internet's like this new human experience. At first, everybody's going to like it, but there will be a fundamental change in the human condition. As time goes by, you're really becoming in these more constrained virtual boxes. Our every action will be counted. One day we're all going to wake up and realize that we're just servants. It's captured us. As the world has modernized, the social nature of things is going to be done virtually. You kind of get this group-generated consciousness. Our dreams will be programmed by each other. World War II was the most important event of the last century. World War III will be the most important event of the next century. It will be man against machine. Don't bring your money with you. Everything is free, except the video that we capture of you. That we own.
This is the discovery of the first pod person living deep under the ground in their pod.
There's cameras set up in the showers, in the toilets, in the kitchen, in the performance area, in each of the little pods in the pod hotel.
You can see what everybody does. As you get new and more interesting people in, you need the racks. Yeah. So you're going to have to kick them out.
Natural selection. We're going to record Stasi-type intelligence of what people are doing.
There's all these people around you in close quarters, and the more you get to know each other, the more alone you become.
It's almost like I've become detached from myself.
You know, when I'm sleeping, I'm being filmed. I don't even notice it anymore.
You're seeing this monitor 24 hours a day. You have no privacy.
Because everything is exposed, there's a tension that I feel of how to get to know people.
You see, to me, this is, I mean, it's a very interesting phenomenon. We don't realize how often we are being filmed. It's wrong to invade people's privacy with cameras.
Any techniques that we can use to intimidate them, you know, to break them in essence.
It was absolutely surveillance police state. I mean, just by walking into the premises, you basically relinquished all your rights to your image, to your actions, to your thoughts and your deeds. That's his now.
Reminds me of a beehive, an electronic human beehive.
This is the worker bee cocoon. It's very frightening, and it reminds me of slavery.
There was the giddy first month where Tanya and I were like playing with a toy, and it was exciting. It was like, you know, hundreds of people were paying attention to our every detail of our life. People will literally be purchasing slices of my life. There'll be tapes of my life stacked up.
I think we should have a contest for who can motivate Josh to work out. Lose 15 pounds, right?
You just start seeing it eat away at Josh and Tanya's relationship.
The atmosphere of living in public had created this alienation, and I mean, to be connecting incredibly deeply with this community of chatters, and yet have no connection between each other. It was like the love got sucked out of it.
I'm a guy, and there's certain things a guy, just like, I'm in like deprivation right now.
When you're arguing in public, it's about egos, and it's about winning, and you have an audience. It's terrible.
So you know what? Get a fucking porn star and have sex all over the house in public. Then you'll be the man.
No, I'll just find somebody else that I enjoy having sex with.
Okay, good.
Anything we could think of to hurt the other person, we did. I've been fat and had sex with women and not had this problem.
You've never been fatter than you are right now.
The moment the fight ends, the first thing we did is rush to our terminals to see everyone's viewpoint on how the fight went. And that was more interesting than the fight. We had other people entering our mind share and assisting in the management of our lives. They would bring up all the times that I didn't wash my hands after using the bathroom. It's a definite reminder that they're watching you do your very intimate functions. Big Brother isn't a person, as it turns out. It's the collective consciousness that watches. You can't even have fantasies. They're in your fantasies, like, can they hear me breathing? And I've been living with, continuous surveillance of cameras. That combination is not designed for mental stability and health.
That's right.
I'm sick. I'm mentally sick right now. I just don't want to give them anything more. They'll kill me. They'll take something from me that I can't replace. As time is going by, the world of quiet and we live in public is going to become more and more real. The virtual version of that is where Google and Facebook are heading, turning the cameras on to themselves. The way they gauge their self-worth is how many MySpace friends or how many YouTube views they have.
It's just people shouting out, hey, notice me, I'm here, I'm here. People don't look up anymore. Everybody's walking around like this, clicking. We are slaves to these little digital boxes. He was saying this is the way it's going to be. And he was right.
And we all willingly share this information. We enjoy the attention, the feedback, the comments. But check this out. Once out there, your information can be bought and sold. It's no longer yours to make private again.
I wasn't clearing market with the money people because every time they did a background check, all of my escapades would come up. Everything is free except the video that we capture of you. That we own.
Everything that he does is a precursor to something that is going to happen to all of us. Everything.